See how there's just like another volcano in the distance there? Okay, yeah. Let's just try to see how this goes. Not seeing the health is going to make it a little unclear how well I'm doing, but we'll figure it out. I mean, if this doesn't seem great, we'll just go back to slashing. Slashing was a decent option when we did it the first time. Yo, worm. Whoa! He's sliding here. He moves awfully fast in that instance, doesn't he? Was I too close? That looks like I was in the middle of the ring. Well, that was just unfortunate. Best case scenario would have been him not starting with this. I mean, it is a bit better at just normal attacking. Okay, now what are you doing, man? What do you expect me to do here? Just hang out? Just have a good time? Just relax? Doesn't seem too bad. I got kind of lucky there that I didn't, Okay. I was a little lucky there the first time around. Bad dodge. God damn you. Like, this part of the fight just needs to go away. It's fine that there's only one boss that has, like, poison damage. We don't need... Bad dodge. The good news is, it does seem like I can just attack nonchalantly with the dagger. I was trying to dodge out of the middle since the other one was coming in. I just hate when it starts with that spin because I would like to at least get a decent charge before it starts spinning. A big problem with 2 is the fact that you don't really get any focus unless if it's the blob. So when it's coming at you from the ground, oh, damn it. That was a bad positioning for me. Hit you. Whatever. How much money do I have? Well, we can get a attack boost. We might as well. time for that. It'd be nice if this just lasted longer too. The blood dagger thing. Ooh, that was almost bad. Being rude. Both of you guys decided you wanted to do this? That's cool. Ooh. Cool. That was awesome. I hate that poison cloud part. If the poison cloud part wasn't there, the fight would at least be more fine. I would probably be doing a lot better if I just went with swords. It's not a sword. Knife slashes. This is like the equivalent of doing the same thing I did before. I don't know why I decided not to. That's pretty nice. Fuck. Eventually I'll get to farther than just one desegmentation. Oh, you again. You're talking to me? Your aura. Are you ready to execute me? Maybe? Then bring it on. Was that because I got all of my, Thank you. Undying blood. I went and bought everything. Imbued with immortality, gives Ruby one chance to be revived after death. Alright, so we have, like, technically 3 ways of health if we need it. I think it might have been because I finished the skill tree off. So I'm only missing 2 things here now. I bought everything except for the pigment. Purely because I was grinding for money and not because I can't beat the worm at all. That's totally not what happened. I guess I should have said I'm not ready yet, though. All I wanted to do was see what this new focus strike thing is. Because I wanted to see strike within a specific angle deals higher damage. I don't know what that really means. I don't think it really matters for what I'm trying to do here. I am struggling with the worm. I'm kind of not surprised I'm struggling with the worm, but enough that I am able to buy everything except for the pigment, and you can see how much money I still have left over. So I kind of want to try using that, honestly. Movement speed's not going to help me with anything, really. I don't think any of the single ones. This is fine. I'm curious about the bomb. I went back to Bloodstrike, and I'm having a... It's kind of the same amount of time, honestly. This worm just has me full tilt, but I wanted to go buy stuff, and then I wanted to test out some things, but I don't think the bomb's worthwhile. I don't know how much damage it did. I wish I didn't get rid of that guy. Because I would have liked to know how much damage the bombs end up doing. Can I perfect dodge you when you're in there? That resistance talisman doesn't seem like it resists that much. I don't think the bomb's worth it. Granted, I can't really see the damage numbers to know if it's worth it or not, but I had other things to obviously make things stronger, so... Base slash damage. I could just have some of that blessing. I'm curious how that looks. Not a good show of it. I want you to target me right now. I mean, I saw the thorns. I don't know how effective they really are, though. I mean, they're chipping away, if that happened. That seems like that was decent damage. I dodged into him. What a fucker I am. Gonna also check out the butterfly, I guess. Where are you, butterflies? There you are. So I think these activate once you hit the strike, right? And then as long as you don't get hit, they... There's a butterfly. I see them. They're just floating around me. Oh, they're beautiful. Are they ready to just go ham on the guy? They're just kind of constantly spawning. Do they do anything, or do they attack after a new strike happens? I have no idea. They're gone right now. They're like spawning in. They seem like they're doing great, whatever they're doing. I kind of love the butterflies. That, like, I don't know. I don't know what the deal with the butterflies are, but it seemed great. They might stick around for a bit. Like, the thorns were kind of doing chip damage, which seemed nice, but the... Oh, man, I kind of wish the guy was still around. Alright, but yeah, that, I just couldn't do it with the darts. I mean, I was close a couple times with the darts, but I started to get, like, really tilted with them, so I just kind of moved back to Bloodblade. I do think overall Bloodblade is my favorite style. The explosive is pretty good for certain situations, not for that one most of the time, I felt. But yeah, no need for, boss rematches if I just suck ass at a boss. Gonna cut most of that out. Alright, Mira, where are you at? Can I talk to you about the thing? See if you've successfully broken the seal. Well done, Ruby. If you're looking for Witchy Wee, he's investigating corridor, but through the door... Yeah, okay. Anything else? Talk about the cooking. Are you interested in cooking? Yeah! He used to not care for cooking because of his sister. She wanted sweets, damn it. Nothing. Would I be better off with explosive still on the angel egg? I almost feel like that would work better for me. We'll definitely keep these butterflies around. I like them. Look at them floating around me. For a second, I thought this was new. I forgot about the second hallway. I thought it was like leading somewhere else. Well, there's a new area just up ahead. It's darker than I expected. Witchy Wee. Witchy Wee. It's such a pain. Should I just grit my teeth in? Witchy Wee! Why don't we just send the brat in to look? Witchy Wee! Yick. You need to stop popping out of the blue like that. Hove, ha-hoo. Alright, I'll leave the investigation to you this time. Not because I'm scared or anything. You just scared. I mean, surprised me. I'm not in the mood for mirror games. It's only fair to take responsibility for your actions, you know? Go on, I'll be waiting for you. I feel safe with my butterflies. Surely we don't have to play the mirror game. I don't remember what the order was, and I really don't feel like thinking about it. Okay. Gek, if you're not Ruby, I'm here. Gek. Gek? Huh, I'm confused. What were you doing in this tiny storage room this whole time? Kept calling out to you, but you never responded. Gek, I thought you were in danger. I was in the mirror world. Look, call this a huge labyrinth all you want, but as far as I can tell, this just looks like an ordinary storage room. Gek, you're not trying to scare me, are you? I'm telling the truth. Even if you are, I don't see anything worth looking at in here. I'm going back now. Gek. Give me the chest. Yeah, more pigments. And all that money I still need. Here she is. Ruby, over here. We meet again. Why do you look so disheveled? It's a long story. I have an idea. What if we play with the mirrors? Come, sit on this chair. What's that look supposed to mean? Don't worry, don't worry. Aw, ain't that cute? And the butterflies are just kind of there too. So not too bad if I do say so myself. So, not and another one just spawned. Hee hee hee. Have you ever been told how pretty your pink hair is? Mom used to tell me that a lot. I see. I really envy your bright colored hair. I mean, your hair's like bright, right? I really like purple. Is purple not considered a bright color? Haha, really? Don't let this color fool you. My hair used to be a much darker shade of purple. But I used magic to turn it bright purple. It doesn't stop at my hair, either. The color of my clothes is also the result of my constant tweaking. Why not just get bright clothes? Is there anything you want to tweak, Ruby? I want to be taller. I want to be a baller. That might be a challenge, but if it's just a color change... Did you unlock pigments? Here, this is for you. Makeover mirror. This might be a pigment thing now. This is a makeover mirror. Once you add the desired pigments, it will create the corresponding magic to change its user's colors. It's difficult to explain with just words. Anyway, you should give it a try. Purple pigment, I can be just like you! But purple's disgusting. I don't like it. Default. Orange. It's more like a yellow to me. I mean, that's a brighter yellow, but I guess I see it. Colorblind, you know. It does wacky things. I'm purple now. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? It's a special kind of illusion magic. Visible only to you and me. Others can't see it. That's convenient. I guess they didn't want to have to, like, say, like, oh, why isn't anyone saying anything? I just assumed it was cosmetic. I didn't need, like, an in-lore reason. Use it whenever you need it. Time's almost up. Let's call it a day. We should hang out again sometime. I'm purple for an amazing reason. I mean, I assumed that's what the pigments were going to be for, but I kind of thought it was going to be something else once it was, like, so long since we actually, like, had started picking up pigments. Like, I kind of gave up on that idea. It's kind of crazy. I guess it's not technically that far into the game if you're, like, good enough to not take 5 hours. Just curious if anything changes in here. I know, like, since there was a new note here before, I'm kind of curious about new notes appearing in some places. Mainly like the dining hall. Don't really expect it anywhere else, though. I'm stuck. Just get the extra money from lighting candles. Although at this point I might as well just wait. Money's not really going to be much of an issue. I'm sure I'm going to die enough times that eventually I will get to that 9,999. What do you want? For turquoise, huh? It's cost 4 now. Clearly more bosses. I can't imagine there's going to be a lot more than just the 4, though. What do you want? Nothing right now. I love my butterfly. I am a little upset we didn't, like, learn anything about this dude. So, I'm going to be honest. I think I'm going to just... We're missing 3. That's for 2 for each room and then 1 for the turquoise. So that's not surprising then. Why do I keep accidentally hitting that? Bloodwings, which attack en masse after strike attack. Dealing projectile damage. So I think what it is they just, spawn slowly, and then after a strike attack, they attack. That's what it is that happens there. Would this be a good idea? I mean, distance and all that's decent most of the time, but I could see making them just do more damage being a good option. I'm gonna go with explosion. Oh, the butterfly's gonna spawn in the scene too. Gek, that's it. And then a bit of witchy wee. I'm trying to concentrate. Stop bothering me. After that, what's a heretic? You little brat, have you been peeking through my books? Back where I come from, folks without mana were viewed as heretics. The inability to use magic was considered an affront to common sense and morality. They weren't accepted in society and would end up with nowhere to call home. However, this thinking stems from the prejudice of the royal bloodlines. Gek, noble and ancient lizard kind, my tale. What a bunch of self-righteous, judgmental nincompoops. I'm looking for a treasure that will allow anyone to use magic. The Miracle Ruin. Some call it a far-fetched fantasy. Others say it's a colossal scam. Gek, what? But I did lay eyes on it once. I know it's out there, and I will find it. One day, I will prove... Gek, it's rude to fall asleep while others are speaking. I want to know more about it, honestly. He said he laid eyes upon it once. Oh, I don't drool all over the pages. It wouldn't be the Rubinite, right? I mean, I don't know enough about what the Rubinite actually is. It just kind of sounds like a catch-all magic item. I think they should have put a little test dummy back in the little basement after you dealt with that guy. I want to talk to you. You have successfully defeated the Bloodstained hiding in the stagnant sewers. All mana sources in Green Shroud Vale have been destroyed. Nothing left to investigate in the south, only the north remains. There is currently one mana source remaining. Let's keep it up. Any questions? No. I don't think we really have to talk to them, do we? When it's like this, we might be able to just leave. Just need to carve a corresponding ruin. What do you want? Is this him making his fake thing? Is that what he's working on? The prank? Alright. Hopefully, I won't suck at this one. I think the biggest issue might be the, like, firestorm part where I have to knock him into the lava, right? The Martyr Angel. Right, its name wasn't actually Angel Egg. That's my bad. Good one. Nailed it. My butterflies didn't do anything. The spin. I kind of forgot about a lot of the moves this guy does, honestly. It's a little annoying having to come back and, like, do this part of the fight every time. Bad angle. It was 2 strikes and then the grab, right? I meant to, I went a little too early on it. I dodged the first one good. These false starts are fine. It's fine. I'm just learning. It's not going to be the same thing as the worm. The egg was an easy fight. I shouldn't have any issues. The spin... I'm waiting for, like, the red of the shell to happen. Which is why I keep getting hit by it. He was too far away for the, The butterflies are helping with that. Oh, did you see that? Butterflies know what's up. I'm gonna just do what I did last time and dodge this the boring way. Doesn't matter when he does it 3 times in a row. I also didn't realize the butterflies were making that slash effect. I didn't notice that the last time. That's pretty cool looking. Damn it. It's too late on that dodge. I was gonna say he seems to have a lot of health, but I think it's more so struggling to find a good opening for him, and the fact that I keep dying a bunch. He does have the 2 phases, which is something to worry about. Oh, this is bad. I would have loved to have striked earlier, but I think it would have been risky. Okay, he's gonna do the firestorm bit. So, like, the fire immediately kills me there. I think it wasn't a fireball, was it? I think it was the fire ring. So I think I need to wait it out just a smidge bit. That's gonna suck when we get to the witch fight, because you have to really make sure you end up landing in the between the ring. Too early again. I mean, obviously I want to take the opportunity to get strikes in. I think this is safe. Not when I do that. Always too early. That's the one move still. It pisses me off. Gets me real turned up. Oops. Too early on that. Damn. positioning. Oh, a little lucky on that. Oh, the fire's not over. Why is the fire not over there? I didn't use that fire. Alright. Swiping normally actually works wonders on that, huh? I thought because I hit him into the next phase that he wasn't going to attack. I was like, oh, I can maybe get a little greedy on that bad boy. I mean, the problem with that was the fact that I didn't perfect dodge. Too late. Lucky on that? Yeah. Push him away from the fire. I'm scared of this part. Ooh, lucky. I almost was kind of wishing I could avoid this part. Well, that worked out. Except for these positionings. Alright. Cool to kind of like end it on that grab. I kind of wish I could have gotten a focus on that. I like how there was like almost no fight back on that one. You just jump in the air and mess up that bird. So yeah, it would just be this. Wait, I still don't really actually get it for getting more talisman slots. So it's this. Faya again. The possession ghosts. Roy, and then the final boss, but again, I'm pretty sure I've seen, unless if I'm thinking of a different game, I think I've seen something else. At least one more thing. Which, I don't know, maybe it's One last thing protecting the area. At least I had an easier time with that. Just took me a little bit of practice. Roy, you're not supposed to. Knock it off, Roy. Roy! Ruby? I didn't notice you. So you've successfully broken one of the seals on the city gate. Well done. Sorry, I need to take a short break. If you're looking for Wichui, he's investigating the room in the corridor. You can get to him faster through that door next to me. Love my butterflies. I'm assuming they're doing good damage. They seem like they're doing a good job. I like them. Alright, this room. Black pigment, that's pretty cool. This note was already here before, right? This was the, we don't like that person you brought in, they're evil. Yeah! Calm down, it's me. Damn, they didn't change anything for that one. Gick. Stop swinging that knife around, it's dangerous. Phew. Got you all scared this time, didn't I? Gick, gick, gick. Check out my super stealth, sneaky, invisible illusion stealth suit. I wasn't scared. No use denying it, I saw the look of terror on your face. Over the last few days, I've been sampling and analyzing the illusion magic in these spaces, and what you just witnessed was the fruit of my labor, the successful integration of illusion magic into a talisman. While it can't create the same level of illusion, it will allow its users to stay invisible. Right, time to continue with my research here. Wichiwi's masterpiece. Do I have 2 of those now? A lot of pigments. No, I only have the one. I would have liked it if just the scene was changed. If, like, Ruby was just not... She didn't care. Is it a little worthwhile book around here? Like, she knew it was happening, you know? Because she's kind of seen this before. I also just realized I initially thought this was a pickaxe. It's supposed to be the crossbow, isn't it? Silly me. Because I was about to mention while talking to Wichui, I still don't know why that was a pickaxe. That's so weird. And then it dawned on me that I'm stupid. Wichui, what's your problem? Yeah. My word, a headless corpse? This feels wrong. Something's really off about this place. I don't see anything worth investigating. I can't stay here any longer. See you later, alligator. But we're gonna, like, chill with Mira, though, right? Yeah, we are. What up, girl? Ruby! We meet again. What should we do today? There's something I want to discuss. Ruby's all, business right now. Sure. Then let's go somewhere else. Not like tea? Ah. What are you drinking? Hot cocoa. Want a sip? Ah, hot cocoa? Let's go. I shall conjure you a cocoa. How do you like it? There's no flavor. Ha ha ha. I love hot cocoa, but sadly my magic can't recreate its flavor. Yeah, because I guess it would be illusion magic, right? Of course it wouldn't have flavor. It might not be real hot cocoa, but it's nice to pretend it exists. Why did that, like, get paused at butt? I thought you'd be more sympathetic, Ruby. So, what is it you want to discuss? It's about Roy's condition. Your friend? It's all my fault. Ruby, don't blame it all on yourself. Roy's condition didn't develop overnight. It isn't your fault. Roy's body was already severely battered. If left unattended, she will eventually take over his mind. If the pureblood crystal that supports his body is destroyed, he probably won't survive. Removing and not destroying the pureblood crystal is the only solution. But how? I'm sorry. I'm also at a loss. Right. That's my cue. Gotta go. Looks like it's about time for me to leave. See you around. Oh, my butterflies decided to leave the room for that. I just want to see what's up with this room. Nothing's ever up with this room. I do kind of feel like maybe I don't want to use the, what was it? Whatever the range talisman I put on was to make the butterflies a bit stronger. I don't know. Again, I don't know what the actual damage numbers look like in comparison now. But I feel like it probably wasn't that much more by doing it that way. Alright, Witchy is just gone right now. Let me pray. Why are there so many birds up here? You think the recall battle might have a training dummy thing? I mean, I guess I can just fight a normal version of the beast or something. I know you're over there. Witchy, could you quit with these pointless games? You're way too perceptive. You're no fun at all. It's almost time. Hand me the inhibitor. Oi, oi, oi. I'm not your personal porter. Besides, you're not going to get much use out of it if you use it like this. Geck. Enough lecturing. As long as there is an opportunity to kill the witch, I will take it, no matter the cost, even though you're basically just serving yourself to the witch on a silver platter, but whatever. I guess nothing can be changed in this timeline. I'm fine with whatever you want to do in your own time. But don't you forget, our deal still stands. Geck. Witchy. Thanks. No problemo, Roy. Always happy to help. Witchy said that, not me. That was what Witchy said. I understand, like, not having, any meaningful change with this, real-world timeline thing. Like, obviously, we're talking to Mira, and that's a big thing. But, like, I kind of wish there were just little tidbits of, oh, yeah, Ruby kind of remembers things, even if it's, like, foggy memories. Like Witchy sneaking up on her, or maybe if there was like a quick scene of her trying to stop Roy from walking forward before Fea cut his arm off. Just like very minor things, but like overall it still doesn't change that we're going through the same stuff. Don't know where Roy went, but never mind him. My detection results show that this mana source associated with the city gates have dissipated. Therefore, the seal should be lifted. Stop wasting time here and get investigating. What do you want? So close to being able to afford that. God, I got so many attempts on that goddamn worm just being able to buy all that shit. I'm assuming these last two things will just get eventually near the end of the game. Maybe Mira will give us more info. Did the, Pigments don't have, like, any special names, or, like, any, descriptions attached to them. I just was curious. For Faye, I probably want to go back to Bloodbath. I will keep the butterflies on. With blood, I might as well do... Oh, I still have my attack one on. Oops! That did nothing for us during that fight. I bet you if I had this on, it probably... Well, I did have that on. Well, I bet you I could have maybe done a little bit better if I had something that wouldn't have been useless. I did try to use the Mark of Courage during the Worm fight. It didn't seem that worthwhile, but that was also because it's so hard to get like a full set on it. I don't think I would do that. I was kind of able to do this with the worm a little bit. It could have been a good option, but not really now. These I almost feel like are useless if you're just going for perfect dodges. Strike with a specific angle. Those are awfully expensive. Oh, I didn't realize this was a 1 cost. I probably should have equipped that at some point. Probably just strike range then. Helps to clear the distance too, right? Let's go. I don't think there's anything for us. Roy's gone. Nothing's down here. Unless if something eventually happens back down here again. I doubt it. We're not allowed to, like, go anywhere, right? Nope. Yeah. Nothing but continuing forward. Thought maybe there'd be, like, a Roy note somewhere. Alright, well, storming the castle.